Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever y'all wherever may be. I'm gonna give y'all my quick 2 cents on the murky future of one Big Ben Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh. Well, before I go on to my quick video rant, let me just give y'all a little bit of background. I'm a long-time Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I bleed black and gold ever since the forgettable 80s when I first started watching football in 1980 and 1981 seasons. I was like 7, 8 years old at the time. But at any rate, I remember the ups and downs. And there were many downs in the 80s where it came to find a quarterback to succeed when Terry Bradshaw retired after the 1982 season. So, be that as it may, and let it be known, I'm thankful as hell for Big Ben falling to our laps in the 2004 draft in the first round. Made Tommy Maddox mad, but I don't give a shit about Tommy Maddox. But nevertheless, I'm grateful for the 3 Super Bowls that Big Ben took us to, winning 2 of them for us. And thanks to him, we got six Super Bowls. Hopefully get to 7 heaven one of these days. But I got to be real about this, folks. And this is probably not going to be too popular among Steelers fans everywhere. I mean, I think it's time for our Steelers to cut the cord on Big Ben. Let's be real about something. If we want to just assess a future situation, you got to look at the following parameters. First of all, how good will your team really be next season with Big Ben? I mean, let's face it, he's a $41 million cap hit, as is. And, which means that we're standing to lose a lion's share of our 24 free agents, which will create a lot of holes in our roster. And with the rest of the division, with the rest of the division and the AFC getting better, that's not good. And I mentioned the division. I'm not going to get into Kansas City, Buffalo, who kicked their asses the last 2 years, and maybe the Colts. It seems that we probably won't be able to beat next season. I mean, let's look at our own division. I know we swept Baltimore this past season, but Baltimore's better than we are right now. And Cleveland, I can't believe I'm about to say this out loud, is no longer the little brothers in the AFC North. And if Cincinnati ever gets their shit together and drafts offensive linemen to protect their stud QB and Joe Burrow, they're going to be a problem as well. So, given that we reside in the best division of football, the AFC North, do you think that with Big Ben at this stage of his career, and with the maybe 20 of our 24 free agents leaving the team, if things stay on as is with his $41 million cap hit, do you really think that my Steelers, are better than Baltimore and Cleveland? That's a quick no. And Cincinnati being a problem next season and probably beyond. That's why I say let's just rip the Band-Aid off, cut the cord, stop kicking the can down the road, and move on. And like before I hear the rest of Steel Nation complain and whatnot, consider the following facts. Our offense finished 22nd in efficiency throughout the league. Big Ben ranked 22nd in QBR. Yeah, I know he had the 33 touchdowns, I think 10 interceptions, but QBR tells the whole story. And yeah, and also I mentioned with free agency, the roster would not be as good as it was this past season. So again, Steeler Nation, as painful as it sounds, just cut the cord. Got to find out what Mason Rudolph has anyway. It'll be the last year of his contract, so might as well just see what he has. And just use that money that you save with Big Ben being off the roster to build around him, redo your offensive line in the draft or free agency. Make sure the defensive stays good and intact. Put some depth behind it, because we already had the top 3 defense. So, and also one more thing, just do something about that damn running game. Their running backs is not as fast as me. And the offensive line, I mentioned earlier, cannot block me. And I'm 47 years old. So take care of those things. See what Mason Rudolph gets you. And worst case scenario, if he doesn't give you anything, you still have a nice draft pick, high draft pick to get a quarterback in 2022 rather. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. In the meantime, please subscribe to the YouTube page. You'll be glad you did, and I'll be glad that you did. And one last thing, get the merch, cafepress.com. Search for the Content Sports. The address will be in the description below. So until then, next time, peace.